So, and from that, you can take that, you can plug it into your computer, you can email images, you can do whatever you want with it, or you just have it to save it for future reference. You know, you have a returning patient, you want to go and check out and see what they're, you know, if you don't have it on file, if you don't have their file on hand, you can check out the pictures.
So they're on the hard drive and the flash card as well?
They are.
And they're stored on the hard drive too?
But the hard drive only, on the computer or on the processor, only stores a certain amount.
Right.
And then it renews, you know, the newest thing. It only keeps the newest, you know, once its memory is full.
And then it goes to the card?
But everything goes to the compact flash.
And that little mini drive that's down on the tower?
Yeah.
That's there to store more of that as well?
It'll store everything until it's full.
Okay.
And once it's full, either you erase it or you replace it. So.
Right, okay.
Anyways, to play with this, let's just take some pictures real quick. So you also got to wait for a minute. You see those little arrows on the bottom? It's starting a new procedure. Okay. There's 3 buttons on here. This one's been deactivated because we don't really use that much. But then there's 2 buttons up front. And these are the MM. We do magnification. It goes about a 1.5 times magnification. And then the freeze button, that's how you capture your image. It's a double click, just like a mouse. The first one freezes the image for about a second. So you get, oh, it's kind of blurry. I don't want that one. You know, you're like, that's not the image. You can just not touch it, and it'll go away. But to capture it, you freeze it and then hit it again within that second. So double click and it captures images. So, and you can tell that you captured an image by up here. Is it whited that out? That F0? Yeah. No, you can't see it. It should say F01 and F02. You know, as you're taking more pictures, that's how you can tell that you're taking the pictures. So, anyways, pretty simple setup. Let's go about the picture capture mode. Really simple, really neat system, and you guys will enjoy it. It might be a little like, oh, at first, but it really is pretty easy. Endo Express unit is what you have. When you turn on the processor, the printer, monitor, this is what your home page will look like basically. So you click on this and it'll say type your password. The default is just Endo. Endo. E-N-D-O. You can go into account administration and change that if you like, but most people don't. And it'll bring you to this other home page. Computer might be reversed, whatever. That's just a nightmare. So, Express. If you have the internet, it'd be hooked up, but you don't, but the icon's still there. You guys played on computers before, you know what's going on. You just go to the Express. Give it a second to load. And this is what you'll probably do the day before procedures. You know, you get the patient list, put all their information in here. That way it will be pulled up. So if we had put the patient's information in the day before, all you'd have to do is go start exam, put in the patient's MRN or any other identifier, date, name, last name, and push start exam. But it says you must have valid. So the day before, this is it. This is real simple. Edit patient, add a physician, only Dr. Paja, so he's already in there. Procedures, you guys are doing EGD colons or doubles, EGD colon. So they're already in there, but if you're doing like a flex sig or something and you want to label it, all you do is you just add a procedure. What do we want to do? A bronchoscopy and save. That way it'll be in there and you'll see where that'll come in handy later. And then exit. So you don't use this one, you're not going to use this one that much. You're not even going to touch this one. These are the 2 you're going to hit. So day before, add a patient. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 3, 3. Alan, Benjamin, and that's it. So MRN, whatever their identifier is, the first, last name, that's pretty much it. So you do that the day before. Yeah, it takes honestly less than a minute, whatever. And so when you start the case, first patient, let's do start exam. What are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. And it'll pull you to this new information. Patient, okay, you make sure that's right patient, the double checks that you're supposed to do anyways. Physician, sorry, that add is to add a new physician, if he's not on here. But you just hit this drop down arrow. Oh, come on. Colonoscopy, let's do, there. Doctor, exam type, and that's it. So. Oh, I gotta turn it on. So this is kind of nice having two monitors because the doctor will be looking at this one, and then the nurse or technician, whoever's on that side, can be looking at this one at the same time. The H for HL. Huh. All right. So we got patient, exam type, whatever. So we go through, we capture some images. It appears over here. So. So that's the typical way. The doctor will do that. If the doctor is busy or for some reason can't capture the image, which would be pretty much never, you can do capture there too. So, anyways, and then once you're done, end exam. Sure you want to end? Yep. Turn off the light. At this point, you can turn the scope off, run with it, clean it, do whatever you want. You probably just want images, don't you? You just like
Yeah,
pictures.
can you label?
Yes, you can. You can. You can do simple labeling. You know, it's not like your probation or stuff like that. But yeah, you can do pretty easy stuff. And we're going to get you a little keyboard stand over here. So this takes it off the back table. We just didn't bring it this time. The simplest way, if you want, you can you select the images you want to print,